Hello everyone, my name is Lyle and welcome to another video. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be restoring my Bratz Midnight Dance Yasmin, which I'm so excited about because I got her for my birthday and she is one of my grail dolls. So I'm filming this out of sync right now. So in theory, you are watching this after my February doll haul, but I'm filming this before I've even filmed that video. So in that video, she should hopefully be nice and brand spanking new. But right now, I've literally got her last night, got in, had a little look, made sure everything was right. And I haven't done anything because I thought, let's try something different. Let's do a little restoration. So I got this girlie on eBay for £31, which was an actual steal. Like, these sell for significantly more than that. And even though the eBay pictures were very blurry and I couldn't actually tell what she came with, she ended up coming with significantly more than I thought she was going to. In the original picture, I just thought it was going to be shoes, jeans, top, and that was it. But she also came with her necklace, she came with both of her earrings and both of the ribbons, which I was like, I don't have a clue where I would probably get replacements for the ribbons, but she came with them, so yay. She's missing her cape, her mask, and her bag. But I don't mind because I probably wouldn't have displayed her with those things anyway. And yeah, she's in really good condition, to be honest. The screening looks great. The hair hasn't been cut. It's a little worse for wear, but we can fix that up, and that's the whole point of a restoration, really, isn't it? Makeup's great, no lip chips. She looks symmetrical, she looks great. Only thing that I noticed is there seems to be like a little bit of a smudge or dint on the blushing on one side of her face, but that's fine. That will probably come off when I wash her properly. But basically what you're going to be watching today is I'm going to be removing the clothes, how I wash the clothes, washing the doll, giving them a scrub, scrubbing the shoes, undoing the hair. And this time I'm going to be taking pictures to make sure that I get this as close as possible because I'm pretty sure this is factory done. It looks very similar to the pictures online, so hooray for that. So I'll be taking some pictures, I'll be washing the hair, shampooing it, conditioning it, untangling it, boiling it, pop it, all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get this process started and I'm really excited to get her into a brand spanking new condition and getting her up on my shelf with my other girlies. So that's the intro. Wish me luck getting this hairstyle. I mean, it's not the most intricate one that I've ever redone before, but I just want it to look really, really good. So wish me luck and let's get started. So usually my first step is to clean the clothes just because they can just sit and get clean while I clean the doll. So my setup is pretty much, I have this little cauldron. No, I'm not a witch. I would love to be a witch, but I'm not, unfortunately. So basically I just fill that with cool water. I've got a little colour catcher here just in case any colour runs. Then I just put in some laundry sanitizer. I put a cap in. To be completely honest, I don't really measure any of this stuff. I just kind of just do it and call it a day. And then I've got some non-bio laundry gel, and then I just mix that all in with my toothbrush. So basically I just mix that all in, and then I'm going to put the clothes in. So you don't necessarily have to go to this extent, I don't think, with doll laundry and stuff like that, but I like to be really thorough because at the end of this, these clothes are going to be clean and they're going to smell amazing. So I just drop these all in. Make sure as well, I've probably said this at the wrong time, but make sure that all the fasteners are closed because the Velcro could snag on things and you don't want that. So I've got both. Oh, I've got the necklace, I've got the jeans, I've got the top, and I've got both of the hair ribbons. So I'm just going to dunk them in and mix them around for a bit, get them nice and soaked. And yeah, I'm just going to let these sit for a little while. I usually do about like half an hour. I don't know if you really need to do that much, but usually I just let these sit whilst I actually clean the physical doll. So we'll get back to these later and we will now get on to cleaning Yasmin. Right, this is the crunchiest setup in the world. I'm winging it right now. But basically now we're on to the step of actually washing the doll. So I've taken pictures, separated the hair into the places that it needs to be. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. And if I lose these partings, I'll probably be able to find it quite easily. But I'm gonna wash her, and I'm gonna wash her shoes as well. So basically for these steps, none of this is my information. This is all stuff that I've accumulated from watching other people clean dolls. So what you need, what I use is an antibacterial hand soap. I use baking soda to, apparently it makes them feel brand new. And it's worked for me, so I keep using it. Then shampoo and conditioner. I don't usually use this. This is my mum's good stuff. So, and then I've just got some really cheap like conditioner that was like 59p or something. So basically, apart from that, you just need a toothbrush. So I'm gonna time lapse this and see what happens. So hopefully there is some footage so far. Wish me luck. Cleaning a doll is really simple. So the way that I start is just washing it down with water, making sure to get the hair wet. And once I've done that, I move on to the antibacterial hand soap and toothbrush, and I make sure that I scrub in every nook and cranny that I can find, and that I'm gentle when I scrub the face, just in case. Then once I've done that, I wash all that off and move on to the baking soda, where I do the exact same thing. But once I'm done with that, I basically just let the doll soak in the sink for a little while. Okay, so now the doll is pretty much clean. I've given her a really good scrub. I'm gonna move on to like kind of the most time-consuming part, which is the hair. So what I do first is just take a bit of antibacterial soap, and I'm just gonna like lather that into the hair. If you've seen other doll restorations, you know really what's coming next. But I'm just gonna wash this through. She had the rubber bands in her hair had degraded and they'd got quite sticky, so the hair is sticky in some places. So hopefully this will cut through that. So I'm just going to lather this up throughout the hair, and then I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, just so that if there is any stickiness, hopefully the soap will loosen that up. And I'm making sure to keep everything separate, just so that when it comes time, I won't have lost any partings. But yeah, so I'm just going to lather this through and let her sit for a little bit, and then I'll move on to shampooing and conditioning. Okay, so the clothes have been in the cauldron for significantly longer than I meant, but now basically the last step for them really is just, I'm going to take them out of the water and I'm going to wash them with cold water just to get any sort of like excess, I guess, just to give them a rinse, and then put them on the radiator, and that's pretty much it. So I've let her sit for a little while, and I'm going to wash this out and then put some shampoo in. You don't necessarily need to do that, it's just something that I've decided I wanted to do today, just because her hair is very matted and I think this can be quite drying for the hair. And this the shampoo has some moisturiser in, and so does the conditioner. So I'm not actually going to brush through any of this until the conditioner is in, because this is, I don't know if you can see, it's very like matted together. So I just want as least friction on the hair as possible when I comb it. But yeah, I'm gonna wash this out, shampoo it, condition it, and then I will be back with you when I'm untangling. So I'm currently in the least elegant setup possible for something like this, because I've never had to film this close before. But we're gonna wing it. I'll just show you a little bit of what I do, and then yeah, we'll move on to the next step. So basically now she's just got conditioner all the way through her hair. I've let it sit for a little while. I just want as much moisture in the hair as possible, and also during this step I want as little friction as possible. So basically what I'm just going to do is start from the bottom, get my metal comb. I don't know if this is like the best tool to use for it. I was told to get a metal comb. This one might be a little bit too sharp at the ends, but I'm gentle because I don't want any snagging or any like just hair ripping basically. So I'm just going to start from the bottom, and I am going to work my way up to the top, untangling as much as possible until literally the comb can just slide right through, which is, well, that was pretty easy, but that was one of the partings that was all wrapped up. So yeah, that was very simple. I'll just show you the other side just for good measure, and and maybe you'll get a better angle. So yeah, this is the fringe. This is a good comb to use as well, actually, because it has like a little point, so I can get into places quite easily with that. But yeah, so I'm just basically going to go through the entire hair and make it not tangled, and then I'm going to boil so it gets nice and soft. But yeah, so now that I've done the fringe parts, I am going to go off camera and do the rest, just because I have a feeling the back section of this hair is going to take a while. So I'll see you in a minute. So once again, the process of this is pretty basic, pretty bog standard boil wash. I've washed the conditioner out. I'm basically just dunking her in the water to get the hair nice and hot. And then once I've done that a little bit, I take it out and just grab my metal comb and comb through it. And this is just to make sure that the hair isn't tangled still, and that the heat makes sure that the hair sets in a nice straight untangled pattern, and make sure to keep the hair parting separate and in the right place. And I'll just keep doing that for a little while, just so that the hair feels nice and soft and sets untangled. So once that was all done, I basically just combed through the hair with the metal comb once more to separate the fringe parts and to make sure that everything was nice and straight, and I just left it to dry. Okay, so we are back and it is time for the grand reveal of Midnight Dance Yasmin. I think she turned out amazing. Honestly, this was a bit of a mission, to be completely honest. This was way harder than I expected, specifically this fringe. I've never done a fringe like this before, and it's so iconic, and it was so difficult to keep everything flat and in place and perfect and up to my standard. But we got there, and she looks amazing. Her face is nice and clean, the hair ribbons look great, the hair is like untangled and soft and nice to touch and has lots of movement. The clothes feel amazing, and I'm just really happy with how she turned out, to be completely honest. I'll put some B-roll next so that you can get like an up-close, proper in-depth look at her, because right now this isn't cutting it, to be completely honest. She looks so much nicer up close. She's definitely made me realise that I want to complete this line really bad. I love this line, I love this aesthetic, I think she's amazing, I think the other dolls are amazing, but we're going to have to find a good deal, because right now they're going for a lot more than I'm willing to spend, but we will find one day. Megan, Fiona, I'm manifesting you to come into my collection soon. Keep your fingers crossed for me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. Let me know how you think she turned out. Do you like Midnight Dance Yasmin? Are there any other ones from the line that you want or you like more than Yasmin? Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.